Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Courtney, if you don't know me already, and I'm from New Zealand. Welcome into the channel. We are checking out top 10 friendliest countries in the world. What countries do you think are going to be on this list? Leave a comment down below, and by the end of the video, see if you are correct or not. For me, I think friendliest country, maybe Canada would be on here. By the way, I do have a Twitch channel. If you didn't know that already, I go live at 8 p.m. USA Eastern time 4 times a week. So if you want to come over there and hang out in a live environment, that'll be super cool if you wanted to come over there. I will leave my Twitch channel linked down below. It is free to have a Twitch channel. It's free to watch. So you can come over there and follow and enjoy if you would like to. But yeah, let's get into today's video and let's find out who are the top 10 friendliest countries in the world. Let's do it.
What is going on, everyone?
Okay.
Welcome back to World According to Briggs and an international video. Today we're looking at countries where tourists say the locals are the friendliest. A couple months back, we did a video about the rudest countries on the planet, so now we're doing the other side of that coin. I ran a poll that was directed on frequent travelers and travel professionals, and I listed 40 of the most visited countries and asked the travelers and professionals to pick the 3 countries they feel the locals are the friendliest. This list is ranked by how often these countries showed up in the respondents' top 3. I also found a survey of expats where they listed a couple different categories from 1 to 10, 1 being the best, and I'll be including 2 of those categories in this: how easy it was to fit in and how easy it was to make friends. All right, let's take a look.
Okay, let's
Number 10, Vietnam. Vietnam has become a great place for tourists and people that are looking for a new country to live in. Vietnam has become kind of a hotspot for all that. Sure, they had the Vietnam War back in the 60s and 70s, but that's ancient history to most of the Vietnamese people, and they're very welcoming, very friendly. Vietnam is considered a very safe country, and it's an easy place to make friends. Actually, on average, it's given a 4 for ease of making friends and ease of fitting in. Their average is a 6 there. 43% of the respondents had Vietnam on their top 3.
Wow.
Number 9, Canada. Canadians are friendly.
I thought
sure,
so.
just like any other place, you're going to run into some jerks, and that's fine. No place is, immune from that.
I've never been to
We're
Canada, but I've heard that they're friendly people.
Experience. I've been to Canada several times, and I did in Montreal, I believe it was. There was some rude people there, but that was about it. I've been to Vancouver, I've been to Toronto, Hamilton, and nothing but nice people in Canada. The average score for fitting in and finding friends is 5 in both categories in Canada. If you've ever thought about visiting and you don't know much about Canada or actually want to move there, sometimes it's a little rough to move to Canada and become a citizen. But if you go there and you're the outdoor types, you're really going to enjoy Canada because a lot of the people there are the outdoor types. They're always willing to take you for a hike or whatever they're going to do.
Cool.
46% of the respondents had Canadians as one of their top 3 friendliest countries.
Shout out.
Number 8, Ireland. Ireland just, they just have a friendly vibe.
That's true.
Sure, they get a little wild and they get a little drunk sometimes at the pubs, but the pubs are very friendly places.
Yes.
I've never met one person that has gone to Ireland and said they didn't have a good time,
love the
or
Irish
the place
people.
sucked, or the people were rude. You're going to have some, just like I always say, people are people. But in general, on average, you're going to find nothing but decent, nice people in Ireland. I've never been to Dublin, but from what I understand, it is a very easy city to navigate.
True.
There's always people to help, and it's a very, very historic and interesting city that you should visit. I'm going there in 2024. I'll let you know what I think about Dublin then. But when it comes to fitting in, their average score is a 5, and finding friends is a 6 in Ireland. 46% of the people surveyed had Ireland as one of their top 3 friendliest countries.
True. Yeah.
Number 7, Spain. Now, I've heard many people say how lovely the Spanish people are, and they're just great, and it's a great place to visit. I was there once very briefly, not long enough to really get a vibe of what was going on there, but I've never heard anything but good things about visiting Spain, especially when it comes to the people. I did read one thing where a guy said that if you want to see a rude Spaniard, be stupid, do something stupid, be rude or disrespectful. They have no tolerance for that. But if you're there to have fun and enjoy yourself and be friendly, you'll get the same thing back. I guess that's true for every place, but Spain, it's kind of a thing. They don't have a lot of tolerance for rude people, I guess. When it comes to fitting in, their average score is a 5, and finding friends, their average score is a 4 on that one. 51% of the respondents had Spain as one of their top top 3 friendliest countries.
I'm really surprised.
Number 6, Bahrain. Bahrain is a very interesting country. It's in the Middle East, in the Persian Gulf or Arabian Gulf, whatever you want to call it. And when I say it's in, Bahrain is actually 50 small natural islands, and it has another 33 additional islands that are artificial. And this is a country that's growing because they keep adding new little islands.
That's funny.
Most of the time when you talk about a country growing, they're growing in population. This place is actually making their own country
It's so
out in the middle of the
unusual.
water. You know, occasionally you hear some really bad things about some of the other Middle Eastern countries, but you never hear anything bad about the people of Bahrain. It's a beautiful country with really good people that are friendly and happy to have you visit. I did see a couple things where Americans or English-speaking people had a hard time finding people that spoke English, so you might want to have a way to communicate in Arabic if you want to really enjoy Bahrain. Their average score for fitting in is 6, and finding friends is also 6. 55% of the people surveyed had Bahrain in their top 3 friendliest countries. Number 5, Costa Rica. Costa Rica's friendliness and ease of fitting in is legendary. Everyone seems to think Costa Rica is just a great place to move to if you've had enough of the United States, Canada, or someplace in Europe. It's warm, it's beautiful, amazing beaches, and amazing people. It also has one of the longest life expectancies on the planet. So if you go there and make some friends, they may be friends for a very long time. For both fitting in and making friends, the average score is 3 in Costa Rica, and 63% of the respondents had Costa Rica as one of their friendliest countries. Number 4, the Philippines. This is another one that Canadians, Europeans, and Americans seem to love moving to and staying there for life. A lot of expats are in the Philippines. They have some places just like every place else you want to stay away from, but in general, the people of the Philippines are great. They're friendly, they're welcoming. They want you to come to their country. They want you to experience their country. When it comes to fitting in and making friends, fitting in gets an average score of 6, and finding friends is an average score of 2. With 1 being the best, so that's pretty good. I had a neighbor that was from the Philippines, and she broke in English. She said, yeah, having an American husband is like a delicacy. And I was like, I don't think you're using delicacy right. Human beings are not delicacies. But 64% of the respondents had the Philippines as one of their friendliest countries. Number 3, Taiwan. Once you get past all the international stuff going on with Taiwan, I mean, China thinks Taiwan's part of China, and Taiwan thinks it's its own thing.
Recently as
there's a little bit of a disagreement on that one. If you visit Taiwan, you're going to end up in Taipei. That's like where everyone goes and kind of uses that as the home base when you're traveling in Taiwan. If you like amazing architecture, Taiwan's a great place to visit. Their temples that they have there and some of their buildings are just amazing. Taiwan in, not recent years, but for a while now, has been a hotspot for Canadians that leave Canada. But it is not hard to find friendly people in Taiwan. When you look at the ease of fitting in and how easy it is to find friends, ease of fitting in gets an average score of 5, and finding friends is 3. That is not bad. 67% of the people surveyed had Taiwan as one of their 3 friendliest countries.
Up to the number 2
Number
spot.
2, Mexico.
Mexico
is a beautiful country that gets a bad rep because of a lot of the things that go on there with their cartels and things like that. And, you know, if you've ever experienced Tijuana or Juarez, you're really not experiencing Mexico the way you should. Those are poor examples of what's going on in Mexico. If you go down a little bit further, you're going to find some beautiful people and beautiful country. And outside the resorts too. Yes, and you do have to watch where you go. You got to be careful and protect yourself. Just make sure you know where you're going, and it is a beautiful country to visit. And the people, I mean the ones that aren't carrying machine guns, are extremely nice. I have a few friends that left the United States years ago, bought homes in Mexico. Actually, some of them, they were first-time home buyers in Mexico. I've spent some time down in the Yucatan Peninsula area, and that's my favorite. That's so just cool. The people are just great. It's really strange. You talk to someone long enough, and they're eventually going to invite you over for dinner.
That's so
I don't know what that is all about. It's just something they do.
That's so
I had a
welcoming.
friend that was with me down there one time, and he wasn't used to going down to Mexico, but we stopped off at this little roadside place, and we were, getting some beers and relaxing, talking to the people that own the thing, and they invited us back to their patio thing to eat some food that they had been making.
That's So
and
nice.
I was like, yeah, absolutely. So I go walk back through. My friend grabs my arm and goes, we're about to be kidnapped. Dude, get in the back and eat some food. And he did. And they're very wonderful people.
That's so
I'm
sweet.
still friends with 2 of them on Facebook. They found me after years.
Oh
when it comes to fitting in, their average score in Mexico is a 4, and finding friends is a 2.
Wow, that's
this
good.
is a very friendly country. Actually, 72% of the respondents had Mexico as one of their 3 friendliest countries.
What's gonna be number 1?
All right, before we get to number 1, don't forget we have another channel called On This Day. Please
that's cool.
go over, subscribe, watch a few videos, give a couple thumbs up, leave me a comment. All right, on to number 1. And number 1, Portugal. This one does not shock me. I've heard for many years that the people of Portugal are just amazing. When you go visit the country, just talk to the people and enjoy this country and their friendly vibe. Portugal borders Spain. Spain's friendly. Why shouldn't Portugal be friendly? Where most tourists go are the islands and the coastal destinations around Portugal, and you will find nothing but great people in those towns. You also find some pickpockets. I wouldn't really consider them friendly, but most of the people in Portugal are extremely friendly. When it comes to fitting in Portugal, their average score is 3, and finding friends, it's 2. This isn't just a great place to visit, it's a great place to live. 81% of the respondents had Portugal as one of their top 3 friendliest countries. That is not bad. All right, that's today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you got some information out of it. Now go out, have a great day.
I am so surprised by this list. I never would have guessed Spain or Portugal to be a friendly country. I think maybe because, I don't know, I just thought they were just not friendly, I guess. I just always had an impression that they weren't particularly friendly for some reason. So I've definitely been educated today. I've definitely been educated. I have not been to any of these countries, actually. So this is a fantastic list to keep in mind for the future. I did guess that Canada was going to be on there, to be fair. That was my one guess. But yeah, Spain and Portugal definitely surprised me. Were there any countries on this list that surprised you? Let me know down below. Spain and Portugal, definitely. I got educated today, you guys. Shout out to all the countries on this list. You guys are apparently the top 10 friendliest countries on earth. So good on you guys for that. Making for a good holiday destination for confused fish out of water tourists. That's for sure. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm actually going to go check out the top 10 rudest countries in the world, so wish me luck on that one, and subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss that one by clicking the subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. Again, if you want to come over to Twitch, I will leave that linked down below as well. Again, I stream 4 times a week and I'd love to see you over there. Just let me know that you came from this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.
Tell me to quit, don't listen what I'm told. Help me forget that this world is so cold. I don't even know what I'm chasing no more. Tell me what I want, let's keep searching on. It's never enough, cup after